Hey everyone, welcome back to All About Bodybuilding. In today's video, we're diving into the official lineup for the 2025 ProMuscle Italy Pro. This is one of the most exciting shows of the season, happening on the 7th of September, and it's packed with big names, comeback stories, and even some debut athletes. We'll go through the full lineup first, and then I'll share my personal top 5 predictions for who I think will rise to the top. Let's get into it. Quinton Eriya from Canada. Quinton has been very active this season. At the Tampa Pro, he impressed with the runner-up finish behind Jordan Hutchinson, and just a week later, he took third at the Texas Pro, this time placing behind Joseph Palacios and Hutchinson again. Now, Quinton heads into the Italy Pro Muscle on the 7th of September, hungry for redemption and chasing that all-important victory. He is also set to compete at the Europa Pro in Germany the following week. With Olympia qualification closing in September, these shows are absolutely critical. A win here would punch his ticket to the 2025 Mr. Olympia. If not, it's back to the drawing board for next year. Sergio Oliva Jr. from USA. Earlier this season, Sergio grabbed third place at the FIBO Championship, finishing behind Sasan Heirati and Andrew Jack. Since then, he's been off stage, working on improvements. Now he returns, with Italy being his comeback show on the 7th of September, followed by Germany's Europa Pro a week later. Known for his power shots, particularly his side chest and most muscular, Sergio always brings a commanding presence. The big question will be if he nails conditioning to match the shape, which could decide how high he places in this stacked lineup. Urs Kalecinski. From Germany, the Miracle Bear has officially left Classic Physique behind. After taking third at the Olympia in Classic last year, Urs has outgrown the division's weight cap and is now making his highly anticipated open bodybuilding debut. Fans are excited to see how his trademark aesthetics and symmetry translate when standing against the mass monsters of open. With his first open showing set for Italy, Urs is entering a new chapter in his career, and everyone's eager to see how he looks on stage. Marc Hector from UK. Marc only competed once last season, where he finished fourth at the Big Man Spain Pro. After taking the rest of the year off, he is back and scheduled for both Italy and Germany. With his tall frame, wide shoulders, and flowing shape, Marc is one of the most aesthetic athletes in the lineup. His potential showdown with Quinton Eriya is a hot topic. Both have similar builds, so conditioning will likely decide who edges the other. Emir Omeragic from Germany. Emir has been building momentum this season. He placed 7th at the Tampa Pro, then improved to crack the top 5 at the Texas Pro just a week later. Now, he'll test himself at the Italy Pro and again at the Europa Pro. Emir has the tools to be a top contender, but sharpness and overall completeness will determine whether he can move up against this competitive field. Tim Budesheim from Germany. Tim was one of the busiest athletes of 2024, hitting multiple shows but never managing to snag a win. He placed as high as second at the Vancouver Pro and third at Chicago, but other results left him outside the top 5. For 2025, he's starting fresh, with Italy and Germany as his first two shows of the season. Fans want to see if he's tightened up and made enough improvements to finally claim a victory and secure that Olympia qualification. Lewis Breed from UK. Lewis had a solid run last season, highlighted by a third-place finish at the Europa Pro. He also placed consistently in other contests, 5th at Tampa, 4th at Texas, and 6th in Spain. This year, he's back for Italy and Germany, aiming to improve on last year's results. With his previous Europa Pro success, expectations are high and fans are watching closely to see if he can push into the winner's circle. Theo Legerrier from France. Theo's last season included a strong third-place finish at the Tsunami Nutrition Pro and qualification for the Olympia, where he landed in 15th. Since then, he's been away from the stage, making Italy his comeback show, followed by Germany. Known for his balance and polished look, Theo is a consistent performer, and it will be interesting to see if he can bring sharper conditioning after his time off. Thibaut Logier from Belgium. Thibaut is stepping onto the IFBB Pro League stage for the first time at the Italy Pro. A pro debut always brings excitement, as new athletes can surprise fans and judges alike. All eyes will be on him to see how he stacks up against such a competitive lineup. Kuba Cielen from UK. Like Thibault, Kuba will also make his pro debut in Italy. Competing in his first ever pro show, he has the chance to make a strong impression right away. Fans are eager to see what kind of package he presents and how his physique compares against more seasoned names. William Martins from Brazil. William's last appearance was at the 2024 Europa Pro, where he finished ninth. Known for his big frame and round muscle bellies, he always brings an impressive look. Italy will mark the start of his 2025 season, and he'll be aiming to improve on his previous results. Tomáš Tabačiar from Slovakia, a proven 212 competitor, Tomáš had a standout 2024 season, finishing fourth at the Romania Muscle Fest Pro before taking an impressive second at the EVLS Prague Pro. Now, he's stepping into Italy for the 2025 season. With his density, conditioning, and strong presentation, Tomáš has the tools to shake up the lineup and push for top spots again. Mohammad Al-Nsour. From Germany, Mohammad consistently held his own in 2024, placing fourth at both the Europa Pro and Tsunami Nutrition Pro. Italy marks his return this year, where he'll aim to climb even higher. While it's not fully confirmed whether he'll also do Germany a week later, his consistent track record makes him one to watch in Italy. Matthias Hollweg from Germany. Matthias competed frequently last year, with notable finishes like 4th at the EVLS Prague Pro, 7th at Romania, and 8th in Spain. Italy is his first show of 2025, and while there's talk about him possibly doing the Europa Pro as well, nothing is confirmed yet. With his structure and balance, a sharper version of Matthias could easily move up the ranks. Here are my personal top 5 predictions for this show. In 5th place, we have Emir Omragic from Germany. Emir has been showing steady progress this season. At the Tampa Pro, he landed in 7th, but just a week later at the Texas Pro, he improved and broke into the top 5. Now, with back-to-back shows in Italy and Germany ahead, Emir has another chance to climb higher. He has the structure and tools to be a strong contender, but how sharp and complete he looks on stage will ultimately decide if he can move up in this tough lineup. In 4th place, I am going with Sergio Oliva Jr. from the USA. Earlier this year, Sergio placed 3rd at the FIBO Championship, finishing behind Sasan Herati and Andrew Jacked. Since then, he's been working hard off stage, and now Italy marks his big comeback. Sergio is known for his big, commanding poses, especially the side chest and most muscular, but conditioning has always been the key for him. If he nails it, he can push higher, but in this stacked lineup, I see him fighting for that 4th spot. In 3rd place, I am predicting Urs Kalecinski from Germany. The Miracle Bear has left Classic Physique after outgrowing the division, and now he's making his long-awaited debut in open bodybuilding. Last year, he placed 3rd at the Olympia in Classic, and now fans are excited to see how his trademark aesthetics and symmetry look against the mass monsters. This will be a fresh start for Urs, and while he may need more size to beat the very top names, his shape and flow make him a dangerous threat in his first open outing. In 2nd place, I see Marc Hector from the UK. Marc only competed once last year, finishing 4th at the Bigman Spain Pro, but now he's returning with fresh energy. He has a tall frame, wide shoulders, and one of the most aesthetic shapes in the lineup. His potential showdown with Quinton Eriya is highly anticipated, as both share similar builds. For me, it all comes down to conditioning. If Marc nails it, he could even challenge for the win. And in 1st place, my pick is Quinton Eriya from Canada. Quinton has been one of the busiest athletes this season, finishing runner-up at the Tampa Pro behind Jordan Hutchinson and then placing third at the Texas Pro against Hutchinson and Joseph Palacios. Now, he comes into the Italy Pro hungry for redemption and chasing that crucial victory. With Olympia qualification closing this September, these shows are make or break for him. A win here secures his ticket to the 2025 Mr. Olympia, and I believe he has what it takes to do it. So there you have it, the complete lineup for the 2025 ProMuscle Italy Pro, along with my top 5 predictions. This show is going to be full of surprises, and with Olympia qualification closing in September, the stakes couldn't be higher. Who do you think will take the win in Italy? Quinton, Marc, Urs, Sergio, or maybe someone else surprises us? Drop your predictions in the comments and let's see who gets it right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.